Realty is your go-to realty team for all your residential and commercial needs. They pride themselves on working hard and making your life as easy as possible while educating you every step of the way. Contact the Carpe Diem team to seize your moment, whether it be buying, selling, building, investing, or even commercial real estate. Give them a call today at 402-429-8121. Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for your sports. Expensive. Go somewhere new. Used options. Play It Again Sports is quality, slightly to gently used equipment. Instead of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
Get rid of pesky critters once for all with Pets to Rats. Their expert team is here to help you reclaim no sleepless night caused by predators flapping wings. Pets to Rats ensures a safe environment for every family member. Check the website at batstoRats.com for amazing offers. And if you mention this ad, you'll receive $10 off your initial inspection. Don't allow uninvited guests to take over your home. Trust Pets to Rats for a peaceful and rodent-free living space.
You deserve the best. With a Liberty First MasterCard, you can pay down your high-rate debt and could save hundreds when you transfer the balance. The Liberty First card has no balance transfer fees, no cash fees, and no annual fee. And with fixed rate as low as 9.99%, and you choose rewards, you'll be able to manage your card your way. Visit libertyfirstcu.com. Rates and terms are based on your credit and subject to change. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
If your car has sent you to the sidelines, Eustace Body Shop can help. With gold-class certified technicians, OEM parts, and free loaner cars, Eustace Body Shop is your best choice this Husker season. And with 6 locations in central and eastern Nebraska, we've got you covered. Whether you're rooting at home or you're headed to Memorial Stadium, get a free online quote at Eustace, and let's get you back in the game.
The most recommended Eustace Body Shop. That's me.
Come on, parts of Lincoln, and they've scouted out the best Kawasaki deals for you. Score up to $2,500 off the 2023 Kawasaki Teryx and up to $1,000 off Mule Pro FX and FXCs. Whether you're tough, trusted, tried and true mule, or looking to dominate adventure, L Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of Kawasaki side-by-sides in stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down. Offer valid through 9/30/2023. Subject to change without notice. Offer available on approved of select new unregistered Kawasaki vehicles. Model and year exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with promotional or financing. Gray Diesel and Equipment Services is your go-to place in Lincoln for repairs and maintenance for diesel pickups to Class 8 over-the-road trucks and trailers, from bumper pole utility to full-size semi. Gray performs DOT inspections and are a service provider for fleet companies like ARI, Element Fleet, and FleetNet. They're a family-owned business in operation since 1952, and they keep a clean, friendly shop. Customer service is their top priority. Give Gray Diesel and Equipment Services a visit today with easy access just off I-80 and North 56th Street.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Vaping is safer than smoking, isn't it?
There's really not even that much nicotine in them, right?
One vape pod has as much nicotine as 1 pack of cigarettes.
He knows it's dangerous.
5.4, and most think it's harmless. Talk to your kid about. That's talkaboutvaping.org. Brought to you by the Lung Association and the Ad Council.
Summer is over. It's time to settle into your back-to-school routine. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska Education Association. As teachers, excited to see our students. Parents, help your child. Set a time and a quiet place for homework and establish bedtime routines so your child will be rested and ready to learn. Help us make a bright new beginning for our students this year.
Sponsored by the Nebraska Education Association, aired by the Broadcasters Association in this shit.
My dream was to work in commercial banking. but it required a college degree. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. My bachelor's degree, and decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Welcome to The Drive with D and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska to win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in football history.
We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Brought to you by Sandhills Global on 90.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, again, this is The Drive on 9 on The Ticket. It is Tuesday. We are 9 days away from Nebraska football. Number synonymous name: Steve Taylor, Monte Cristo. That's all I got.
Steve Taylor, Monte Cristo,
Tony Veland,
Curtis Cotton,
Tony
T. Veazey, Curtis Cotton. Who else is number 9? Number 9.
Oh,
9.
Wilson Thomas.
Wilson Thomas was number 9. Who's number 9 in your era?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Oh, Markel Dismuke.
Markel
Dismuke.
Yeah, he switched numbers.
Who else?
Nebraska football. We're just going to pull up the 2011 Nebraska football roster.
I don't think we have a number 9 right now. I think it's still up for grabs.
Lauren? I feel exactly the way you do.
Jason Ankra?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him, man.
Who's going to be number 9 this year?
Oh, that'll be interesting to see who that single number will be.
Who's it going to be?
That'll be interesting who the single number will be. Folks, I didn't want to say this to you. Speaking of high numbers, please be careful out there today. If you're working outside, again, a big shout out to all our professionals that are taking care of business out again. Man, take care of yourself. I was watching the news last night with Stonebrook guys. They give them as many breaks they need. They, try to work early, even just across from the folks working in the hotel across the driveway over there. I seen them out early when we walked in. Normally don't see them until maybe midway through the show. Trying to get those folks out before noon, man. It's dangerous out there.
Guys are doing a 6 a.m. football practice at high schools.
I seen that, man.
Guys or teams are having to practice before school instead of after school, which I wonder if that's going to be something that they enjoy.
Just the ones out the way.
I would probably enjoy it.
Maybe. Yeah.
You know what? After you start doing it,
I think
after about the second or third
rather,
day, you're not even thinking about it. Because I'm going to tell you something. Back in the back, you think when you were forward, you could do 2 a days.
Oh.
Dude, we had practice at 6 a.m.
Oh,
Coach, I think it was 6 or 7 a.m. with Coach Solich. Then we had to get afterwards. And what you do, you just know, you can stay up late if you want to, but you're going to pay for it the next day. And if you want to, if you want to be competing, your butt better be in bed by 10 o'clock the latest.
That's one thing players these days will never experience is that joy of putting on your pads for the second time.
Yeah, they won't.
Oh,
they won't.
When they were sweaty.
Oh, so bad.
Oh, it was terrible. The smell in those locker rooms, man. Yeah, I could still. I literally doesn't. I still could still smell it in my mind.
Oh.
Walking back in there, about obviously the collegiate level is different because they try to scour that place, make it look clean as much as they could, but it still had a very, very strong stench.
Yeah.
Oh,
there's sip. You got your lunch and all that good stuff.
Sip always forgets.
There goes Sippy. Big swim. Big swim pool. But that smell in that locker room was something you'd never forget, man.
Oh
And then your pads would get stiff. Remember, from all the sweat. And you'd have the lines of the white outlines from all the from the salt. Brutal.
Yeah.
Brutal.
Then you'd forget like an extra shirt under your shoulder pads, and you'd have to put that wet shirt back on.
Yes. Yes.
Oh no.
See,
your pants were soaking wet, and you had to try wedging those things back up again. I mean, it was.
Now I'm gonna tell you something that I did, man. I didn't play that dirty pad stuff, dude. I brought I would always have my extra set of practice gear ready. I'd always have extra shirts. I just couldn't roll like that. Some dudes, I mean, teach their own. Some dudes always just like, oh, I'm just gonna wear the same thing all through fall. Go ahead and do that, dude. I'm not doing that. Always had a fresh pair of pants because I take one set of practice pants home, wash during the break, have the other ones there, and so I just kept it rotating like that, man. Because I just couldn't do it, dude.
I think if I recall right, I believe there was one. I don't know if it was a fall camp or a spring camp where the Nebraska offensive line started not showering the entire time.
I don't think those guys.
No way.
I don't know. I don't think those guys did. I can't say it was necessary from our era. From mine, I'm not sure.
Those guys back in the 80s were a little crazy.
I know the guys, the pipeline guys, man. They just were all. I mean, they were different. They were different.
Totally.
D lineman guys were different. You know, us little guys kind of like, nah. I'm gonna go ahead and wash that up.
That's disgusting.
Go ahead and wash that one up.
Oh Lord.
Sanderson said here, morning Sanderson, took my son JR junior high football practice at 6:15 this morning, and it was that's smart. Glad it out to one. Newt, what's happening, my man Nert? My son has been practicing from 7 to 9 p.m. under the lights at Pius. He loves it. 7 to 9 p.m. Okay. Big money. Yeah. Hoping for a huge snowstorm when it hits. I'll be hoping for a heat wave. Yeah. We are definitely emotional weather lovers, Big Money. I'm with you on that, man. Yeah, Sizzleberry, agree with you, brother. Shout out to everyone working outside today. Got to be safe out there, fellas. Yeah. Let me ask you guys this. Were you guys big swimmers as kids?
Well, Nick's big swimmer now.
Big swim. I got you a big swimming pool. Big swim.
That came out wrong. Jake, you hear me? I was just going with an innocent question. You guys ever got any big swimmers? Raff goes, we got big swim right now.
Look like a big swimming pool. Anyway,
big swim. So did you guys go to local pools? What did you guys do?
I used to go to the Seward pool with my cousin all the time.
Where'd you live at though?
Lincoln.
I know you live in Lincoln with the pie.
Yeah, but he's got connections in the sewer just like he does Kearney.
Raff saw him.
I saw him.
Raff saw him. Anyway, no, I would go to the sewer. That's the only local pool. I sometimes went to Woods.
There was nothing close to Pius?
No, I didn't live close to Pius.
Oh, okay.
I lived in Lincoln, just never.
But where'd you grow up at? Like, did you?
Grew up. So my parents built a house way on the north side of town by North Star. Then when we went,
that was out in the country back.
Yes, we built it in 01. When the year I was born.
Oh no, that would have still been developed. At that
and
time.
So then we moved all the way to the south side of town just a couple years, or about 5 years ago.
Okay.
6 or 7 years.
So you went sewer pool a lot.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I love the sewer pool.
You know, Raff rolled me by his old neighborhood last week.
Oh yeah.
What pool would you guys would have went to?
I went to Eden Municipal Pool. It was down right behind Buster's and Ramos there. But the best thing about going to that pool for me was there used to be one of the Goodriches that, the one by Lincoln High, that Goodrich by Lincoln High. There was a Goodrich, exact same
right there.
building, almost right next to the pool, and that was the best. Stopping there after
that pool, yeah.
Eden Pool.
I tell you what, so when we were in Seward for the 4th of July, we drove by the pool, and it is run down.
Which one?
The Seward pool. Like it's crazy how different things are, and I think probably COVID did a lot to it. But
yeah,
man, it was
changed
not
quite a bit.
They hadn't painted it. They hadn't. It was just interesting. So.
Then there was the pool, the intimidating pool, Woods pool with the towers. Would you go off the third deck? Yep. No, I will not, sir.
You went third deck, Nick?
No, but thankfully, every single time I went there, I always played the game with my friends. If it's open, I'll go. If it's open, thankfully, it was never open. there was always third tower closed.
Dude, I went off the first tower one time. I was like, okay, I did it. I'm done.
Yeah.
And that wasn't until I got to high school.
Take me back to the diving board.
Yeah. I jumped off a cliff in Alabama, and that was the extent of my
I can't remember.
Oh, wow.
That's what's crazy. I can't remember the last time I jumped off a diving board. Like we think about pools.
Yeah.
And a lot of the pools, whether it's like a hotel, whether it's anywhere, don't have diving boards.
Dude, I don't know when the last time I went off a diving board.
That's crazy.
I think my last jump was maybe off the cliff in Alabama, I think.
Into just like a lake or
and a
pond?
A creek.
A creek.
It was so funny. I saw it and I was like, I get there. I'm like, oh, there is no way in heck that I'm jumping off this cliff.
Yeah.
And of course, my friends, Chris and Dana, they have a little 12-year-old niece, and lo and behold, Raff, I jump off it all the time. So
old peer pressure kicked in.
So I got
You took peer pressure from a 12-year-old girl.
Oh, I did. And it was the funniest part about it was it's one of those things like you're like, oh, this is crazy, and then you jump, and right as that inertia or whatever catches you, and you just feel and
that's how it felt jumping off the towers at Woods Pool.
Oh man, it was, and I was like, oh.
They also had the towers at the Seward Pool, and that's where I got my start with the towers.
Oh.
So Seward Pool jump started me with the towers. They had two levels,
bro.
And then when I got to Woods, I was like, oh, this is nothing. But then the third, I never did the third one.
Seward's got towers.
Seward's got towers. Seward's got towers.
I didn't realize that.
I didn't either.
Yeah.
I wonder if Jack ever jumped off the towers.
It's way on the it's on the west edge of town.
Oh man! So were they the same height as Woods' first two?
First two, yeah.
Oh, so you were ready to go.
Yeah, I was acclimated.
Man,
oh yeah,
no, I never was acclimated to
nah,
that,
bro. I'm not messing with that.
I would have never jumped off the cliff.
Nah,
darn 12-year-old.
Not doing it. It's I didn't learn how to swim until I was about, I think, 4th grade, maybe. And my dad took us to swimming lessons. So when I was before then, I used to jump in the pool and do a 360 and catch the ledge.
That's nerve-wracking.
Yeah,
that's scary.
You gotta be very precise.
You're gonna slip one of these times and drill your chin. Your head's gonna
man.
back.
I used to do a 360, jump in the pool and do a 360 and catch the ledge. And my dad got us swimming lessons at Lincoln High School through the YMCA. I'll never forget that, man.
How about this? The law says the third tower was never closed at Woods when you jumped the fence at 2 a.m. Those were the good old days.
You know where I went to swimming lessons at?
And I like the name, the law. Appreciate you, law.
I went to the YWCA for swimming lessons. They used to have a swimming pool like up on the 5th floor.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
And then like a few years back, this has probably been probably 5 or 6 years ago, Arch Rival used to hold these big Halloween parties, and they had the Halloween party in that empty YWCA building. And I was like, I hadn't seen that pool since I was like 5 or 6 years old. That was pretty crazy.
Snaps.
Jeez.
But I remembered it when we walked in. I'm like, oh, it's the old YWCA. It was, how do you know that? I'm like, I recognize walking in for swimming lessons.
Wow. Downtown Scott says there was always the story of that kid that belly flopped off the tower and died, split him right into 2 pieces. Legend.
And we would talk about, hey, there's a guy that busted his stomach open. People were like, yeah. It just kept being passed around. It's like the Loch Ness Monster, man.
You want to talk about the worst feeling in the world is when you're jumping off one of those towers and you're close to belly flopping and you're doing everything in your power just to not
turn your body.
Yeah, just to not belly flop.
Well, Dave from Renew said I jumped off the 3rd tower all the time. He dove off it once.
Oh,
Jeez.
good Lord.
Nah, bro.
Yeah, well,
I'm not doing it,
I was
Dave.
as cool as you, David.
No, sir.
Well, that's down in Alabama. They have the cliff I jumped off of it was tiny. It was probably like maybe 25, 30 feet. But they have like 60 and 80-foot cliffs. And my buddy, about 3 years ago, jumped off.
Really?
I'm like, you're crazy, dude. But
how did he get off? How did he jump off?
About 60 feet. He jumped off.
No,
it.
bro.
I was like,
no way. This is why I'm staying away. Hey, now AD, you did hang gliding.
Yeah,
Don't
but you're
forget
strapped
that.
in.
Okay.
You're strapped in. No, it wasn't hang gliding. It wasn't hang gliding.
What'd you do in Jamaica?
Parachuting.
Parasailing.
Parasailing.
Yeah, I'm not going hang dive, skydive.
Yeah.
No. When it came out your mouth, I was like, no, I don't think that's what it's called.
Parasailing.
Yeah, parasailing.
You know what? Another sport.
You're secured in that thing.
You're
you have a
probably
life jacket.
You're probably about 60 feet up, though.
Yeah, you're up there a little bit.
You're probably
up
pretty
there a
high
little
up
bit.
there.
The thing was comforting. You know, you're right over water. So if any push comes to shove, you're going to hit pretty good.
I was say water hurts, man.
Yeah,
water
beat you up.
water can real hurt.
We were at
real
that
bad.
balloon fest this weekend.
Yeah,
and those guys had the one where they have the little engine where they sit in the little engine thing with the little balloon over the top of them and they drive around up in the air. Yeah, no.
Not doing that, Raff.
Never.
Not doing it. Hey, can they even do that with the humidity with a hot air balloon?
They were doing it.
I wonder, text line, let me know. Is it? I know it's possible, but Raff, was it this humid last week?
Yeah, it was hot Saturday.
Wow.
Hot and humid.
Those you scientists out there, physicists, aerodynamics people that know aeronautical engineering, does humidity like this prevent or make it harder for hot air balloons? I would think so. Because think about, I would think so, I guess, but maybe I'm wrong. I have no idea, man. That's not my space. Ask me something about English or psychology, I can work with you, but anything about this, I can't.
Maybe I'm mistaken. So somebody says, "Hey Nick, the sewer pool is brand new." Maybe the days are all winding together when I was out there and just didn't think it looked painted. So I apologize if I threw the sewer pool under the bus. Go out to the sewer
now
pool.
Now they're going to picture Nick and saying he is not allowed.
Go out to the sewer pool.
That's in our 3-year-old pool.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody says that YWCA pool is creepy.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
man.
it was a great place for Halloween.
It was like
parties.
dark in there. Just like you were taking a.
Then I think I went to, there was a lady's house. I think her name was Mrs. Todd, I believe. And I went to, so she had like a pool inside her house and she taught swimming lessons there.
Oh, wow.
Inside the house?
You know what?
It was in her.
Wasn't off to the side of her crib? Or,
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, we didn't go there, but yeah.
Mrs. Todd. I don't know why I remember that.
I need to ask who I took swimming lessons from because I remember going to a lady's house.
I think she taught babies too how to
She was
swim.
an older lady?
Yeah, on South Side of Lincoln.
And it had like a pool and then like a jacuzzi like up on.
I don't know. I was like 4.
That was like 12 years ago for Nick, man.
That was like 30 or 40 for me.
I don't know. I got to ask because.
But I'm going to tell you what, as you get older, that swimming thing gets a lot harder. I was down in Alabama and I jumped out of the boat and I was like, oh, good Lord. I was like, throw me a life jacket. I thought fat floated, not so much.
LC's dad working from home today as we are having a new HVAC installed. Congrats on that. Goes, it's only 94 degrees in the house.
Oh,
AD wearing long sleeves was making me want to pass out. Dude, because in here, LC's dad, it's seriously, what do you think the temperatures are in the studio right now?
A brisk 27.
No, it's not.
No,
it has
not
been
27.
so much worse.
It's probably 68 degrees in there, 67
Yeah,
degrees.
it's probably about 68, 68.
Yeah, for the equipment, I get you got to keep it cooler.
Well, and also just when there's a lot of men in here.
Yeah,
there's a lot of.
Did you say a lot of men or a lot of man?
You want to talk about football pads? I mean, this is
so always wear long sleeves.
I like it a little brisk.
This is also not as bad as it's ever been. Like there's days you walk in and you can you're about 2 steps from the doorway, but that door's open and you feel the cold air.
Yeah.
It feels like you're walking into Antarctica.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
Yeah. So.
Well, folks, we come back. We got a lot of sports to discuss with you. Does Nebraska have a kicker? Is it Albano or Bleakwood? Also, talking about the new duds they just got, man. I heard that new locker room is absolutely insane. We talked briefly about that. Complete about talking about the finish of top 25 as well, folks. As Raff mentioned, it is Steve Taylor days away, Curtis Cotton, Tony Veland days away, 9 days until kickoff for Nebraska football. We'll be right back. Drive the AD and Raff, Nick holding it down. Ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills has filled hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Hi, it's Charlie Stone again, and with me on the line, Andy Goodyear, General Manager of Honda of Lincoln. Andy, I know how proud you and everyone at the dealership are to earn the prestigious Honda President's Award year after year, 17 times. Tell our listeners what it means to you and your customers.
Thanks, Charlie. Yeah, all of us are extremely proud to have earned this award, and I want all of our customers to know it's not just earned by one person's effort. It's the entire dealership. Sales, parts, and our amazing service department.
17 times. Wow. How does that compare to other Honda dealers?
This award is only given to the most elite dealerships that demonstrate excellence. We really do strive to go above and beyond for the ultimate customer experience before and after the sale, Charlie.
That's why for 2022, Honda of Lincoln is once again Nebraska's #1 volume Honda dealer. Come experience the Honda of Lincoln way of doing business, 27th and Yankee Hill Road, or online at hondaoflincoln.com.
Warning, this ad will use the F word often, so listen at your own risk. Family fun, fun with friends, freedom from fuel, free Yeti cooler, free driveway delivery. Hey, this is Carl from Nebraska Golf Carts and Priced Right Auto, and we have the all-electric Bentelli Fun Carts, and they are a blast. Plenty of fun colors, and these street-legal carts come in both 4 and 6 passenger. Tell us you heard us on the ticket and get a free Yeti cooler with your purchase. Hurry, supply is limited. Check them out at 1235 West O in Lincoln or NebraskaGolfCarts.com.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
You deserve the best. With a Liberty First MasterCard, you can pay down your high-rate debt and could save hundreds when you transfer the balance. The Liberty First Credit Union MasterCard has no balance transfer fees, no cash advance fees, and no annual fee. And with a fixed rate as low as 9.99% APR, and you choose rewards, you'll be able to manage your card your way. Visit libertyfirstcu.com. Rates and terms are based on your credit and subject to change. Federally insured by NCUA. Liberty First Credit Union. Banking with purpose.
There's a buzz in the air at Kansas as drivers fight to move on to the next round of the playoffs. NASCAR Playoffs weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 8th through the 10th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Big box stores are tempting for buying equipment for your high schooler in sports or for yourself in your sports leisures. But buying new is awfully expensive. Why not go somewhere with new and used options? Play It Again Sports has quality, slightly to gently used equipment, and 50% of their inventory is actually new equipment. And it's more than baseball, softball, and golf. They also have equipment for disc golf, fitness, hockey, and more. Plus, they're always buying products. Bring your gear you're done with and get trade money on the spot. Play It Again Sports at 48th and Vine.
You had to know that when Wingstop set out to make a crispy, juicy chicken sandwich, they wouldn't make it in just one flavor. They'd make it all 12, like lemon pepper, mango habanero, hickory smoked barbecue, and OG hot. So why have one new favorite chicken sandwich when you can have 12? Try the new sauced and tossed Wingstop chicken sandwich today for only $5.49 at Wingstop, where flavor gets its wings. Valid for a limited time and available at participating Wingstop locations only while supplies last. Price subject to applicable taxes and fees.
Hi everyone, Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE master technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. Pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be grateful for the opportunity to serve you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always on us.
Hi, I'm a Vol. It's an okay life. I go back and forth about it. But I really wish I was a Nebraska Lottery Powerball or Mega Millions Mega Ball. See, all they have to do is mix around in a big plastic bubble and roll down a ramp, and then people win millions. What a great life. As for me, I get thrown around all day and have to worry about getting spiked, which is about to happen right now. Oh, couldn't you just do a nice gentle tip?
The Nebraska Lottery. Top prize odds vary by game.
93.7 The Ticket. Fox KFXL weather. Sponsored by John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning.
Your Lincoln forecast today, lots of sunshine. It'll be another very hot day. We're having high around 104. Tonight, see probably cloudy skies and very warm overnight lows with a low around 79. And tomorrow, we'll see another very hot day and probably sunny skies and the high again of around 104. Your author from 93.7 The Ticket and ticketfm.com.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM certified used inventory is filling up fast. So make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
Now back to The Drive with Aaron Davis and Chris Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is live on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday. The city of Seward is sounding off against Big Swim.
Yeah, I need to publicly apologize because my days must have gotten mixed up, and it must have been a couple years ago when I drove by the Seward pool. If it's new, it looks beautiful now. That's what I'm being told. Maybe they just need to have me out, and I can check it out.
Well, after Bastion, I'm not sure if they're going to have you out there, man. I think they're going to they're going to have you out, all right. There's going to be a sign of you outside the pool grounds.
Or they'll have you out in October and say, take a dive off the third tower now.
Feel free. No, they took down the third tower, I believe. They took down the
tower down.
Yeah. No, they're gonna put shock in the pool or something like that to clean it, and they're gonna be like, "Go ahead, Nick, jump in." Everybody's gonna be standing on the sides. I'm gonna be like, "Why is nobody else getting it?" Okay, they're gonna kill me like that. That's how I'm gonna go.
Big money says for the big guys like he and Raff, 68 feels like a cool 22 degrees.
He didn't say big. He said for fat kids like me and Raff.
That's fat.
I was trying to be nice.
Well, see, I told Raff in the break. I said, "Man, Raff, Big Money called you fat," and he goes, "I saw that."
See, I wasn't gonna say it, but
come on
Raff
now.
was aware of it. Raff was aware of it.
Aware of it? I'm not fat. I'm just big boned.
That's what I say, dude. Come on.
I'm just big boned and I cannot lie. I'm just big boned.
I'm just big boned.
Hey, last weekend, man, we know some of you are golfers and some of you are not, so we're gonna not be on this point very long, but it's very noteworthy what Victor Hovland did last weekend. Right? Was it the BMW or was it the no?
I was working a balloon fest class.
I was on the road, but I watched it again Sunday night when I got into Nashville. It was the BMW Championship. And folks, what Victor Hovland did, he started the back nine, 4 strokes down. All right. He was minus 10 making the turn. That dude went on a freaking rampage and demolished that course. 7 birdies out of 9 holes on the back to win it minus 17 under. Man. And he goes, it was the best round of golf I've ever played.
Shot a 61.
61 on one of the hardest courses on tour. And for the moment that he did it in, I mean, this was for FedEx place because I think the last one's this weekend, isn't it? I think the last one is this weekend.
Trying to go
coming up, regardless if it's the last one or not. That dude shot a 61 course record, shot a 61, 32 on the back. I mean,
that's crazy.
That is it's just nuts what he did to that course. I mean, literally made it his course. Like, I own you, is what he did.
Did you guys see Brooks Koepka?
I'm sorry. What's that?
Brooks Koepka.
I take that back, y'all. 28 on the back. Shot a 28. Wow. 10 birdie, 11 birdie, 12 birdie, 13 par, 14 birdie, 15 birdie, 16 par, 17 birdie, 18 birdie. I don't think I've had 8 birdies in 10 years.
My goodness.
Man did it. 7 of 9 holes he birdied to fire a 28 on the back 9 to win the BMW Championship. And I think it's the top 30 from that one advance, right? So the top 30 play this weekend. But that, Raff, what is that purse now? You know what that purse is, Nick?
For
the overall championship, the FedEx Championship.
I do not.
I think it's like 10 million.
It used to be 10 million. I thought they upped it because of the Live Tour, but I could be wrong.
I was looking at the standings right now. You got Scheffler, Hovland, McIlroy, Rahm, and Glover in the top 5.
Okay.
But did you hear about Brooks Koepka in the Ryder Cup? So he lost. So after this last tournament, he moved down. So now he's out of the automatic qualifying.
Gotcha.
And so now it's up to Zach Johnson. He'd have to give him an exemption. However, Zach Johnson's like, well, I just really haven't seen him play all that much. So I don't think it's going to happen.
So, guys, how about this, though? So Brian Harmon, he finished 5th. He finished tied for 5th at the BMW Championship. How about this? Since July 16th, He has made a little over $4.5 million just
Who's
from
that?
playing golf. Brian Harmon.
Good God.
18 million.
18. I just seen that. 18 million for the winner. 75 million total. 18 million for the winner. What was that name you just mentioned again?
Brian Hartman, the guy that won the
Open. Yeah.
Won the Open. Now, obviously, the bulk of that's coming from the Open, but I mean, the guy since July 16th, a little over $4 million.
Wow.
And I mean, that's a nice,
good
nice
work
little
if you can get
payday.
it.
That's good work in 2 months, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Victor Hovland just won 3.6. So I mean, Victor Hovland, excuse me, he has since July 16th, he's never finished lower than top 25. So he's won more. In all honesty, he's won a little over 4.3 million since July 16th. So
I saw that like a couple of the caddies would be in the top 100 in the money, just off what they make on there.
That's crazy.
just carrying the bag.
Carrying the bag.
I'm not saying just carrying the bag.
They'd
but
be in the
carrying
top
bag.
100.
Yeah. No doubt. Even if if you just make the FedEx Cup final playoff, how much do you think you're guaranteed?
Oh, I don't know.
Just take a guess.
Probably 500 grand.
You're spot on. 500,000 just for making the final cut.
That's nice.
But you know what, Raff? You think about how much that Live Tour impacted the PGA. They almost doubled the prize money for the winner.
Yeah.
Because it was at 10 million for years. Live comes around, it's like, okay, we're gonna go to 18.
I'm gonna raise it up a little bit.
Yeah. As they should have. They should have been doing that a long time ago.
That's crazy.
Folks, you know what time it is when we come back after we have a message from our teammates. It is that time we're going to hear those sweet angelic voices or demonic voices, depending on how you like it.
The doctors.
The doctors, when we come back. It'll be history time when we come back. It's The Drive. AD, Raff, and Nick hold it down. Take it.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We've got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate. New model. You heard right. 0.9 has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM certified used inventory is filling up fast. So make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
This is Brad with Midwest Bank, proudly serving our Nebraska communities for over 70 years. We're a community bank, making local decisions, supporting local organizations, and helping local businesses and farms succeed. We are dedicated to serving our clients and helping them meet their financial needs with sound, innovative banking solutions. From an array of checking and deposit accounts, cash management services, to small business, real estate, and ag lending. We're here for you, your community, your bank, Midwest Bank. Find out more at midwestbank.com. Member FDIC.
It's game on at Elway Power Sports of Lincoln, and they've scouted out the best Kawasaki side-by-steel suit. Score up to $2,500 off the 2023 Kawasaki Teryx and up to $1,000 off Mule Pro FX and FXCs. Whether you want to handle the toughest task in a trusted, tried, and true mule, or looking to dominate adventure in a Teryx, Elway Power Sports of Lincoln has you covered with a large selection of Kawasaki side-by-sides stock at their new 27th and I-80 location. Hurry in, the clock is running down. Offer valid through 9/30/2023. Subject to change without notice. Offer available on approved purchases of select new unregistered Kawasaki vehicles. Model and year exclusions apply. Cannot be combined with promotional retail financing rates.
Vershawn Jackson for Brandt Excavating. Brandt's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brandt is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brandt Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to BrandtExcavating.com. They're also hiring, so join the team today. Brandt Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go big Brandt.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, call 988 for free, confidential, and compassionate support. On July 16th, the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline is transitioning to 988. There is hope. For 24/7 support, call, text, or chat 988.
Sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association this station.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Join us at this year's Ignite Lincoln 15 at Rococo Theater on Thursday, September 14th for an inspiring night of stories that spark change. Get your tickets at ignitelincoln.org. Don't miss this chance to be a part of something extraordinary.
There's a buzz in the air in Kansas as drivers fight to move on to the next round of the playoffs. NASCAR Playoffs weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 8th through the 10th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. There are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist caramel cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery, online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
The best way to learn about Southeast Community College is to visit. SCC's Career Days will provide you with a hands-on experience as you learn alongside SCC faculty and students and industry partners. Explore careers in healthcare, construction, ag, automotive, manufacturing, engineering, power sports, transportation, or technology. See your options at southeast.edu/visit SCC. SCC, your path to possible.
Hey, you got any gum?
Yeah, check my backpack.
What's this?
Oh, that's naloxone. Overdose. I decided to always keep it on me after my friend almost died. It saved his life.
I'm sorry. That makes me want to have it with me too.
You totally should. Check the pharmacy. It was actually really easy to get and it's easy to use.
I definitely will. Thanks.
Paid for by the CDC, sponsored by Nebraska DHHS, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the wide selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes our A-plus uptime program to keep you running flawlessly throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities will at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has put on since 1952. Bryant Heating. No matter what service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7. It is Tuesday. It's about that time for the most famous song in sports.
Oh, so now it's not even just the two most famous words. It's the main phone.
I like to switch it up. I like
most famous song.
I like to keep it fresh for the listeners.
Whatever. That sounds good. All right, hit us with it.
Now, punting.
Don't know much about history. Don't know much of biology. Don't know much about a science book. Don't know much about the French I took. But I do know that I love you. And I know that if you love me too, what a wonderful world this would be. Play it again. No, I'm joking.
That was strong.
Well, in Husker history, in 2018, Bill Moose made the statement, former AD Bill Moose made the statement that Nebraska football just needs a little dusting off. Why did you laugh, Nick?
They're still trying to. They're cleaning everything out of the cupboards and dusting the back corners.
Yeah. Oh man, how it was a full ballroom on that weekday Monday lunch. The former AD Bill Moose said our brand is not tarnished. It just needed to be dusted off a little bit. I'm here to tell you it's dusted. He said I did some of the dusting myself.
Okay. Speaking of, did you guys see my tweet that I posted yesterday regarding?
huh.
Okay, so this off the Go Big project, obviously the new locker room and stuff. Do you guys remember when they announced it in 2019?
Oh yeah.
Who the three speakers were?
Wandale,
Scott Frost, and Bill Moose. And I found a picture.
That is ironic.
I found a picture of all three of them in one picture and just put how it started. And now here, I mean, just how things have changed.
You know what?
And
man?
there's like I said on my show
interesting
yesterday,
picture, man.
like I said yesterday on my show, like no ill will obviously towards Wandale, but I mean the other two, it's like, dang, you had so many opportunities and so many resources, and unfortunately, it just didn't work out. But how crazy. We thought back in 2019, oh, we're going into year 2 of Nebraska football. They are that was the day before game day came to town for Ohio State. And Nebraska ended up getting, the brakes beat off of them.
Yeah.
But it's
the rise.
I mean, my goodness, just we thought, all right, Scott Frost is going to be a generational coach for us, or at least going to be here for longer than he was, and Nebraska's going to get it turned around. And Bill Moose is going to be the guy that hired, the 3 top coaches in Nebraska athletics in Scott Frost, Will Bolt, and Fred Hoiberg, and yet nothing.
I wonder too, looking back on it, why I was thinking about this just now, but he always talked about he had a list of coaches in his desk.
Yeah.
I mean, I wanted Scott Frost to be hired as head coach. I won't never say differently. That's what I wanted. And
who are the other names?
But who were the other names in his desk?
Yeah.
Was Mike Leach on that list? It'd just be interested to see what the rest of the names were.
It never fails when I travel too, just different places that have prominent football programs. Like I said, being in Nashville yesterday for the Tennessee Broadcasters Association. It was pretty cool because I felt like I was talking to people that are in our space. Well, what felt like they were. So a lot of interesting stories. Actually added a few different wrinkles to the presentation because I could understand their worlds a little bit better than I could prior to speaking to those associations, prior to doing this. A lot of Tennessee fans, volunteers, obviously of course Memphis, but a lot more volunteer Tennessee fans. And I heard that question. I literally counted it 6 times. What happened at Nebraska? Because they can understand. Ever since what was the coach's name?
McDonald's bad guy.
Philip Fulmer was.
Ever since Philip Fulmer left.
Yeah.
They were just kind of up and down. You had the Chick-fil-A guy handing, cash out.
Jeremy
Pruitt handing cash out
bag
and bags and things of that nature.
His wife was sending money to recruits' moms.
Yeah. Here, girl.
I wonder too.
Here, girl, take this money, girl.
I wonder too with Tennessee if Venables doesn't start winning at Oklahoma, if Heupel would leave Tennessee to go back to Oklahoma.
It's always, I tell you what, if I'm Heupel,
stay.
I'm gonna come back to that question in one sec because that's a great point, Raff, that you bring up. Because to me, I don't like to belabor the past. Like we don't like to belabor it. That gets what happened with Frost. I said, you know what happened, and I left it at that. And they always try to bring up what about the off. I said, what happened. I said it just didn't work out. Because we can go all day down a rabbit hole of this and that, etc. I'm like, I'm just not into doing that. With former AD Bill Moose. It didn't work out. There's a myriad of reasons why. There's a lot of theories, hypotheses. It just didn't work out. That ship has sailed. That train is gone from the station. Didn't work out. It sucked the way it went down, but it is what it is. It's a new regime in town. Raff, to your point, I think it's a great point. Based off what I just said, Nick, based off what I just said, I'm gonna ask both of you this: if you're Heupel, do you stay at Tennessee? Do you go to Oklahoma if things go south? Preventables. Raff, do you stay at Tennessee or do you go to Oklahoma if things go south? Have at it.
I don't know, because it's a weird situation, because remember Heupel got fired as I believe he was like offense coordinator for Oklahoma. So it's like, now do you go back if they, it's your alma mater, you won a national championship there. You're probably really good friends with Bob Stoops still.
Did he get fired
He got let go. I'm pretty sure it was.
Okay, because I know he then took the job at UCF.
Well, let's be sure though. Was he fired or did he take the job at UCF?
I think it was a firing, if I recall right. Because I remember at the time it was like, whoa, I can't believe they let Josh Heupel go.
Let's clarify it because I actually don't remember the details of it. So as you guys find that information, listeners, I'm going to tell you exactly why. If I'm Heupel,
He did let Heupel go as an assistant when OU's offense skidded in 2014.
and that was and who let him go?
Bob Stoops.
Bob Stoops.
And then they brought in another guy.
Who's that other guy?
I believe that was probably the beginning of the Lincoln Riley.
Okay. And you think about this. Now, if I'm Heupel, because of what took place, if my own coach got rid of me, all right, the coach that whoa. Stoops, Heupel's coach?
Yeah.
My own coach. I want to make sure because I'm almost positive. If my own coach let me go, and first of all, I mean, it's no knock against Stoops. I mean, if it's not working, it's not working.
Yeah.
You know, it's nothing personal, it's business.
Yeah.
Knowing the pressure cooker that is in, and think about this, Oklahoma's been burned. They got burned by Lincoln Riley. There's a bad taste in their mouth. Venables, who was also there for years and years and years under Coach Stoops, if he doesn't get it done, they get him. So you're going to say, okay, third time's a charm? Meaning third in-program person who's got experience?
That's wild.
If I'm Heupel, I'm telling you right now, folks, and this is just me, I would not go back home. Because here's the thing about it. You have to win anywhere. But okay, let's say you don't win at Tennessee. We're probably not going back to Tennessee again. No problem. You have no roots there as far as, you come back home, it doesn't work. I mean, not only did you get fired as a head coach, but now they're looking at you sideways every time you come back home. I'm not taking that job. I'm not taking that job. That's just me. I'm not taking that job. Hence why, as we know, there was a lot of reservations with our previous coach if he wanted to come back here because of the very reason that things went down. If you come back and you don't win, dang. It's a double whammy. It's your alma mater and it's home.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm just not doing it. I'm not doing it. That's just me personally.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
This is Lincoln's home for sports talk on the FM dial. The home of Kansas City Royals baseball. KMTK FM Firth, 93.7 The Ticket.
Hey, unknown texter, we are so sorry. He goes, hey, guys, the radio station is so bad the last few days. I can't hear it at all. It's just static, bummed out. Sorry, brother. If you download the app,
bingo,
you'll have no interruptions whatsoever. And it's tower issues, right, Nick?
So it's not even anything in our control, unfortunately. I know a lot of radio stations are experiencing this right now because it's so hot and the humidity is so high that it causes issues. And then in addition to that, sunspots and things like that. That's why we give you or try to give listeners so many avenues: Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter. Allo channel 951. I understand if you're driving most of the time, you're not able to obviously stream. We don't want you to view the stream, but you can go to theticketfm.com. You can also download the 93.7 The Ticket app. So we're trying, we try every way possible to get you as many avenues to connect and listen to the show when that FM signal does cut out. But yeah, it's all out of our control. We promise because if it wasn't our control, we would be fixing it. So
the thing that I do when I'm home, I don't even listen to the radio. I just pull it up on on what's that lady's name for Amazon?
Alexa.
Yeah. I said, what's that lady's name?
Yeah. And
Raff, look on your face like, what?
I mean, what I'll do is even when I'm driving my car, I'll use the app rather than the FM station because then I don't have to worry about it. And I understand that as another unnamed texter says, with that being said, the only downside to the app is not everyone has Wi-Fi all the time and unlimited data plans. We understand that. We're trying. We try, I should say, to get you all the possible ways.
I made a decision. I'm driving down to Firth right now. I'm climbing to the top of that tower. I'm fixing this situation.
That'll be the Leaning Tower of Pisa if you drive up there.
We went from
you're gonna be standing on the bottom.
My level heights. It's gonna be great.
Raff, we'll get to the first step.
I'm good.
I could never jump off the third tower, but here I am.
I'm going to climb a 600-foot tower, though. Unknown texter, drop your name in there. 3201, drop your name in it. Develop a name if you don't. Nick, am I read it wrong?
Yeah. Put a name in there.
Drop your name in unknown texter. Unknown texter says, with that being said, I upgraded to unlimited to to be able to stream whenever. Congrats on that,
Yeah,
man. It's a game changer.
Your name could be Unlimited Data Plan.
Yeah,
That's
there we
that could
go.
be your name.
Mr. Unlimited. Hey, play that real quick. If you can find it, brother.
We got to find it real quick. Hold on, let's pull it up.
Mr. Unlimited. But the only reason why maybe not call yourself that because it affiliates you with kind of a nut job on the west coast, on the western part of Nebraska.
Let's
West
ride,
Tyler. T Money.
Go
my
Broncos.
man. My man. It's all right.
No, we're going to find it. We are going to find it. Hold on, but actually, while we're thinking, let's just play this just for fun, just for nostalgia.
Oh man. Oh. Boom, 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 boom.
Remix.
Boom, 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 boom. The only thing about that song that makes me bad nostalgia is I knew I only had a quarter to watch and it was time for me to go to bed.
Exactly. You only got a quarter?
Yeah, my dad only.
I got halftime highlights.
I mean, well, that's what I meant.
Really?
Halftime. Oh, you mean so?
I watch till halftime. You got to watch halftime highlights because back in the day there was no ESPN.
No.
There was none. So you had not seen any highlights of like if the Broncos won NBC with Dick Enberg and Merlin Olsen. I had to wait till Monday night to see if there'd be some highlights of the game from the day before.
I would make it to halftime, and then I would go in to my room, go into bed, and I would turn on the game on ESPN radio.
That's nice. That was something that me and Raff
Yeah,
had the
you guys
luxury of having.
you didn't
ESPN
have radio.
Oh,
You didn't have radio.
well, we had a sundial and the moon was just right, and there was the quasars and the tide, and
Of course.
all right, transistor radio.
Here we go.
Hey guys, Russell here. Yes, the typical boring. Yes, Russell, the robot Russell, the one you guys love to know. Real exciting. Yeah, I'm real exciting. But anyways, everybody has to have one.
I'm sorry.
It's so stupid.
It's never sounded more stupid than for some reason today.
It sounds.
It's horrible.
Alter ego, right? And I've been thinking about what my alter ego would be, and I have an alter ego. His name's Mr. Unlimited. Yeah, you got to be unlimited. You got to have a thought process of being unlimited. People ask you, what you're thinking about or what you want to do in life or where you want to go. You got to be unlimited. Tell them I'm unlimited. You know what I mean? So when they ask you certain questions like,
who brings you motivation, Russell?
Mr. Unlimited.
Who's your role model, Russell?
Unlimited.
Who's your go-to person for advice, Russell?
They think Pete Carroll, they think this person, think that person. Love you, Pete, but it's Mr. Unlimited. Tell them.
There it is. Now, I'm all for alter egos. Shout out to Notch.
Oh,
but
my
you know,
gosh, man.
It's gonna be all right.
Big money. I'm right with you, man. That's facial expression you said. It's the weirdest. It's just weird. I mean, the whole thing is just like, who's your go-to? I mean, it's like,
I know. It's so.
Who thought that was cool?
Yeah.
I mean, what of his boys?
Russell.
Which one of his homeboys said? Because you got a homeboy, somebody in your circle just say, man, that's not a good idea. He has no person in his circle to say that's not a good idea.
Do that. Do that.
Troy and Lincoln says, "Hey, D, did you just say the Leaning Tower of Cheez-It?"
Hey guys, I got a good song for us to go out to here. So we got to take a break.
Take a
here,
break.
But I'll start playing the music here.
Oh man. Ladies and gentlemen, live down here in the swamp. Here at 9.7 a ticket. We have Nick holding it down on the ones and twos. You got the big guy named Raff.
Big boned.
You have AD in town, the bald-headed milk dud. You got Big Swim. Big Swim holding it down too. Folks, we are minus 9 days until Husker football kicks off there in the Twin Cities of Minneapolis, St. Paul. The Huskers, led by a new rule that's in town to see if he can roll and break the rows to the boat. Have my co-host here, Chris Rapp, holding it down, Mr.
Unlimited.
Sounds pretty similar.
Folks, we'll be right back to talk more Husker football and sports on the drive with AD and Rav. For the Nick, hold it down. The ticket.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 combines. Each combine is A-plus uptime program to keep running flawlessly throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree, and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Attention all Wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Introducing the Planet Fitness Guide to getting that post-workout glow. Step 1, what's your why? More epic energy, better sleep, slow off steam? Step 2, join Planet Fitness for just $10 a month and get moving. Go cardio crazy in our clean and spacious clubs, or get down with some dumbbells and strength equipment. Step 3, bask in that post-workout glow. Join Planet Fitness today for just $10 a month. It's glow time. See Club for details.
Hi, everyone. Kendall Warnock with A1 Automotive in downtown Lincoln. If you're looking for an automotive repair facility you can genuinely trust, we would be grateful for the opportunity to earn your business repairing your vehicle. We have ASE math technicians and qualified to work on a variety of vehicles from Hondas to Porsches, Jaguars to Toyotas, and Chevrolets to Fords. We pride ourselves on customer service and relationships, and we would be for the opportunity to you. Give us a call at 402-477-4660. A1 Automotive, always honest answers.
Vershawn Jackson for Brant Excavating. Brant's been in business for 29 years, and they specialize in a variety of things. If you're looking for someone to get the job done in precision demolition, excavating, trucking, mass grading, and site prep, Brant is the place to call. To set up a quote or learn more, call Brant Excavating at 402-474-4113 or go to brantexcavating.com. They're also hiring. So join the team today. Brant Excavating, a part of the Bauer brand, who reminds you, go big Brant.
Plains Cover Crop is your one-stop seed shop. Call us now for spring or forages, CRP mixes, and fall cover crop blends. We do farm-specific consulting for practical and efficient seed blends to fit your geography and goals. With a very diverse inventory, we will tailor a blend just for you. We're also looking for contract growers, and we buy rye. Find us online at plainscovercrop.com. Timeless agronomy practices paired with modern technology. East Highway 20 in Orchard and across Nebraska.
There's buzz in the air at Kansas as drivers fight to move on to the next round of the playoffs. NASCAR Playoffs weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 8th through the 10th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Tune in to the Teammates Mentoring Hour each Wednesday from 6 to 7 p.m. on 93.7 The Ticket. Hear stories from the program started by Tom and Nancy Osborne and how it's changed mentors and mentees' lives and how you can be involved. The Teammates Mentoring Hour, Wednesday nights from 6 to 7 o'clock on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, enjoy 8-ounce USDA choice boneless New York strip for just $6.99 each. The Iowa pork chops, $1.99 per pound, and fresh, never frozen Atlantic salmon fillets for just $9.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
Welcome into the drive with AD and Raff. Former Husker football national champion, speaker, and author, Aaron Davis.
Nebraska will win the national championship. The Cornhuskers beat Miami. It is history, 13-0, and bring that trophy back to Lincoln.
Former Arena Football League quarterback, former head coach of the Capital City Crush, and guru of Husker football history, Chris Raff.
25 straight wins for the Cornhuskers. One of the most dominating stretches in college football history. We may have seen one of the best teams in the history of college football tonight.
Hills Globe, 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is the drive on 90.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday, 9 days until kickoff, where Nebraska football is going to be unlimited.
Hopefully Nebraska football has nothing to do with that whatsoever, because we're doomed if they have anything to do with Russell Wilson in any shape or form. I wouldn't even allow him Memorial. I wouldn't even allow him in a state. If I caught him in Scotts Bluff, I'd arrest him.
Whoa.
Jeez. Citizens arrest Russell Wilson.
I do not want Russell Wilson tainting our program. We are a fragile organization right now. We don't need any bad mojo or juju, whatever you want to call it. We don't need anything with Russell Wilson, unlimited hoopla, stupid stuff. No. We can't afford it. But you know what? Right now, there comes a time
when you heed a certain call,
and the world
must come together as one.
There are Broncos dying,
so we all got to make a change. What's wrong, Nick?
Well, so I'm finding all these theme songs.
Ooh, what do you got now?
So this is the 2019 CBS theme song. I don't know if it's different than the next one, but you know, why not?
Me and Raff know a lot of theme songs from a lot of years.
We're 9 days. We're 9 days away.
Let's hear it. That was usually the SEC.
Yeah. Now, how about this one? Here we go. This is what you'll hear if Notre Dame joins the conference. This could be a matchup.
Oh, here we go.
Good evening from South Bend. Clear skies, temperature in the 40s. Perfect fall evening at Notre Dame Stadium for the renewal of college football's greatest intersectional rivalry. Built by championship teams, Heisman Trophy winners, and producing some of the most memorable moments in the sport's history. Notre Dame USC, forever a part of college football history. The Irish are number 13 in the country, 5-1. Only lost to number 2 Cincinnati.
That one doesn't hit me as much.
USC Notre Dame.
Yeah.
That
one doesn't hit me really.
Because because it's just I read the room wrong. I read the room wrong.
Find another
now,
one.
if you can find 1980.
Oh, I probably can.
1986 or 87 Nebraska versus
Oklahoma.
Yeah,
that was on and popping right there, man.
19, what year?
86 or 87.
Yeah, it was 86,
probably 87. Yeah, probably.
Eric says turning the freaking dial.
We are the world.
Oh man. See, like I have one that's like 35 minutes long, but I don't know if it's wait. October 17th, 1987.
Let's see.
Oh, that's Oklahoma State.
Yeah, I'd be Oklahoma, Nebraska.
Okay.
All right, I'll find it.
Those were the days. You had Brent Musburger.
Wait, 1987, number 2 Oklahoma at number 1 Nebraska.
That'll do it.
5 hours long? No way.
That's the whole game, probably.
Yeah, you just got to play the very beginning.
I just care about the beginning.
Yeah, when Brent Musburger gives that.
This gets hard.
Steve Bills. Malcolm, Nebraska.
to this. I literally got goosebumps. It's not from the cold in here either. Still the same. Just prepping for Brent Musburger. I skipped. There's Brent. Woo! That's right. Also, to tell you one thing: you are part of one of the most proudest traditions of college football. The N on the helmet. I want you to think about all those who wore the uniform before you, those who will wear it after you. There are kids in sandlots, backyards, and fields and pastures that can't wait till one day they put on the scarlet and cream. Here we go. Don't stop it. I got to hear it. Brent Musburger. Oh, come on. I need the Brent Musburger. Oh, he's not going to say it? This is early. You're looking live. At this point in the game, dear Lord, the battle
Wow.
will go through life. Yes,
What a young Brent Musburger.
Yeah.
His
Brent.
voice even sounds different, man.
So different.
You know, you
Big
hear
game.
that,
Brent Musburger, CBS.
and it just, oh my goodness. Because by the time he was doing that, we'd be in the locker room. You start seeing linemen just walk around, and all of a sudden you hear, dear Lord, the battles will go through in life. We ask for a chance that's fair, a chance to equal our stride, a chance to do or dare. If we should win, let it be by the code, faith and honor held high. If we should lose, let us stand by the road and cheers when it's go by. Day by day, get me better. I mean, it would just go nuts
Wow.
at that point, dudes. I mean, literally, dude, you just even hearing that song, you get goosebumps because you knew. And the thing about it, I'm gonna tell you something. I was telling this guy yesterday, and he talked about how Nebraska just pummeled Tennessee. He goes, I remember because these guys were media as well. He goes, I remember being on the sideline, and he goes, you guys looked different. Think about that. He goes, and we're thinking Peerless Price, Peyton Manning. What was the running back's name that played for years in the pros too? That played for the Ravens. Jamal Lewis. Had the other receiver that was all world. Little was their linebacker for Tennessee. Forget what his last name was, but first name was. But nevertheless, the guy goes, I think it was Little. He goes, you guys looked different. And he goes, the physical pounding. He goes, I'd never seen anything like it in college football. And he goes, I didn't see the 94-95 team in person. He goes, the 90s, when you guys beat Tennessee, he goes, you guys were physically dominant. He goes, I'd never seen someone dominate a game like that. So like I said, now we fast forward all these years later. We'll see what happens, man.
Yeah.
And I hope, I want to say this the right way. This doesn't equate to wins on Thursday night, which we've got our game, and on Saturdays when you play your game, regardless of what it is. But from what I've seen and from what I've heard and talking to a few of the guys down there, it's a different aura. That's all I can say. Yeah. Do auras mean win? No. You can smell something good and taste it, and it's terrible. You know what I'm saying? So but what I am saying, there's a different aura from what I'm hearing. And I mean from top to bottom. Top to bottom. Anthony Grant, okay, finds out he's not the running back. You still see that kid having fun, posting videos. Now, granted, does that mean anything? No, we don't know. We don't know. But it seems like from top to bottom, there's a different aura. Do aura equate to wins? I don't know yet. None of us know yet. We can prognosticate. We can say, well, this is what I think, and this is what I'm saying. No, we don't know any of that yet. To say anything else is pure speculation and just opinion. We don't know yet. But what I do know, there is a different aura that's being sensed down there. Do auras equate to wins? No, they don't. Yep. However, it sure feels good to see and hear. I will say that. So What happens with that? I don't know. Eric said, did AD just have a stroke?
Yes.
At my age, that could be close.
Anything's possible.
Anything's possible.
I don't know. It just seems like it's just been so long since I want some of the younger people, Nick, to have that feeling of what we had.
Ralph,
I mean, and I know that's stupid. But
no, it's not. That's a great point, Chief. Speak on it, brother.
I just want you to feel the way I mean, it'll never be the 90s. It's gone. But just to have that feeling, to have like to have a big game in Lincoln, actually perform in a big game in Lincoln, and actually have that feeling after Nebraska fans, we're going on a long time since we've had like just that pure, just like excitement of winning a big game, or just, I don't know. It's weird. I feel bad for all the college kids, the ones that went their entire college career, never seen a bowl game, never seen a big game won.
No, Raff, hold your point. Think about what you just said. They went through their entire college careers and didn't see a bowl game.
Yeah.
Aiden, little AD, my son, started his last year of law school yesterday. His whole high college career.
Never.
Lost every year. Keenan, graduating in December. Every year.
Yeah.
Think about that for a second, man.
It's nuts. I mean, I think back, you talk about the old bar scene downtown. What do you got? Iguanas. Is it Iguanas or is the Iggy Lounge now?
It's Iggy's. Don't call it Iguanas.
But I guarantee you it's probably been 20 years since the highlights of the game came on ESPN, and they lowered the music so everybody could watch and listen to the highlights. And I mean, that's just stuff like that I want some big games. I want some victories in big games. We've had game day here that, fell flat on its face, but I want that after, just the excitement and just the pride. It was, I don't know. There we go. It's time, baby.
Let this kick in as we keep talking, as we phase out for commercial. Let's just kick in. Oh man, I will say this, Big Money, as the song comes in. I see your point. He says, I felt this way. It felt this way with Frost as well. Hopefully, this one is just a years. I necessarily didn't see that, me personally, and it's not a knock against him. I just did, because to me it was so unknown.
Yeah.
This one's unknown as well. What I'm saying, with the unknown, there seems to be cohesion, though, is what I'm going to say. That's what I'm going to say.
And like
doesn't equate to
I agree with Big Money too. I mean, when Frost was hired and he made
Oh,
the
yeah.
comment, teams are going to adjust us. I mean, I felt the goosebumps. I
Yes.
was like, here we go. But it just didn't work out.
I'm with you. Let this hit you as
Whoa.
well. Let this hit you.
Yeah. It's time.
Oh, here it comes.
Hey, we're 9 days out. I feel like we're not ready to go. So what's the Coach Osborne story he tells about the coach gives his team the big old pep talk, and they get all excited, and they go and they rush to the doors, and it's a swimming pool now.
Guys, you got to keep it under control.
That's what he says. He's like, that team got him so fired up. They're like, let's go get him. And went out the wrong fell in the swimming pool.
Folks, we're going to be out the door for a quick break here. When we come back, we talk more Husker football. We got to find a kicker.
Oh, we got
to find a kicker. We have some in the stall, plenty, but who's going to be the one with kicking duties? We'll talk about that more sports when we come back on The Drive. 93.7 The Ticket.
At Fairway Meat Market, your family, and as part of the family, they want to save you money on your meat and groceries. This week, enjoy 8-ounce USDA Choice Boneless New York Strip for just $6.99 each. All natural thick-cut Iowa pork chops for $1.99 per pound, and fresh, never frozen Atlantic salmon fillets for just $9.99 per pound. That's all at Fairway Meat Market in the Rockledge Square Shopping Center, just south of 84th and Van Dorn.
The days of internet contracts and heavy fine print are over. It's time to experience hassle-free service with no contracts or hidden fees. That's the Allo promise. Allo Communications provides fiber internet, TV, and phone services with fair and no-nonsense pricing, all backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 local support 365 days a year, and a monthly bill you can count on. Don't settle for gimmicks. Settle for hassle-free with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/hassle-free.
My dream was to work in commercial banking, but it required a college degree and I didn't have one. I found out that Doane had classes for adult learners on the Lincoln campus and online. So I earned my bachelor's degree, and 5 months later, I landed my dream job. I decided to continue my education, and now I'm working on my MBA at Doane. For me, the Doane experience has been life-changing.
Warning, this ad will use the F word often, so listen at your own risk. Family fun, fun with friends, freedom from fuel, free Yeti cooler, free driveway delivery. Hey, this is Carl from Nebraska Golf Carts and Price Right Auto, and we have the all-electric Bentelli Fun Carts, and they are a blast. Plenty of fun colors, and these street-legal carts come in both 4 and 6 passenger. Tell us you heard us on the ticket and get a free Yeti cooler with your purchase. Hurry, supply is limited. Check them out at 1235 West O in Lincoln or NebraskaGolfCarts.com.
Serve Nebraska believes that volunteers are part of what makes Nebraska great. Each year, the Step Forward Awards honors volunteers from across the state who serve their communities in outstanding ways. We hope you'll join us this year at the Step Forward Awards Luncheon on October 6th in Lincoln. To register, visit serve.nebraska.gov and click Register Now. We hope to see you there. Paid for by Serve Nebraska, aired with the Nebraska Broadcasters Association and this station.
Summer is over. It's time to settle into your back-to-school routine. I'm Jenny Benson, president of the Nebraska State Education Association. As teachers, we're excited to see our students again. Parents, help your child. Set a time and a quiet place for homework and establish bedtime routines so your child will be rested and ready to learn. Help us make a bright new beginning for our students this year.
Sponsored by the Nebraska State Education Association, aired by the Nebraska Broadcasters Association in this station.
Action Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, softener, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
You've driven by GE Landscape Supply countless times, likely without even knowing, at 6701 Cornhusker Highway. Now it's time to stop in. GE Landscape Supply sells to homeowners and contractors with a vast selection of landscaping and construction materials. They sell in bulk to save you money, and you can buy anything from a 5-gallon bucket to a semi-load. And don't forget, they deliver anywhere. Stop by 6701 Cornhusker Highway from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Monday to Friday and 7 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturdays. Go to GELandscapeSupply.com for more info or call 402-467-1627.
Need service on your home air conditioner? Call the company Lincoln has counted on since 1952, Bryant Air Conditioning and Heating. No matter what brand you have, when you need service, you want Bryant's experienced pros working for you. Friendly NATE certified technicians with the tools, training, and technology to restore your comfort quickly. No matter what brand, when you need service, just call Bryant. 467-1111. Bryant Air Conditioning, Heating, Electrical, and Plumbing. We do whatever it takes.
Your home is your empire. Protect it with Empire Fence. Get a free instant quote with the online estimating tool at empire-fence.com. See an upfront estimate with no hidden fees. An Empire Fence can provide privacy and improve the appearance of your home. Keep kids and pets in or out of your yard. Increase security and add value to your property. Visit empire-fence.com now to view the stylish and maintenance-free possibilities for your home and get a free instant online quote. Let Empire Fence protect your empire.
Join us at this year's Ignite Lincoln 15 at Rococo Theater on Thursday, September 14th for an inspiring night of stories that spark change. Get your tickets at ignitelincoln.org. Don't miss this chance to be a part of something extraordinary.
Hi, Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models. You heard right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM certified used inventory is filling up fast. So make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll be glad you did. All deals with roof credit.
Sandhills Global is hiring. Check out sandhills.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at our global headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
This is The Drive with AD and Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. This segment is proudly sponsored by Florio's Italian Restaurant and Grill, just south of Lincoln Southwest High School on 14th and Pine Lake Road. Florio's Italian Restaurant provides a cozy, family-friendly setting where good food and good company come together. Whether it's a family dinner, a date night, or a catch-up with old friends, Florio's is the perfect place to make special memories. All you have to do is visit floriosne.com or call 402-423-5576 to make reservations or place takeout orders. As I watch AD dancing and
Raff, you just gotta stay strong.
I was trying to be a professional there, but sometimes AD's dance moves, they go to another level. They're very unlimited.
Well, so is Eric. He says currently running through a wall. God, Hooper, I got goosebumps. I do too. I got them too, man. As football gets closer, all of us that are football nerds and junkies, etc., we can hear a song or a memory gets us going. Oak Valley Husker says, "Give me a ball, let's go, baby."
3 yards in a cloud of dust.
Run the ball. Yeah, run it. Newt says, "I've been taking my 3 boys to games at Memorial Stadium for 15 years. They think the stadium is special with what they've witnessed. Continues to tell them they just want to wait until we're good. I grew up selling hot dogs in those stands in the 90s. There's still nothing like it." Raff, you used to sell pop in the stadium, didn't you?
I did popcorn and then I did hot dogs.
Which you make more money off of, hot dogs? or
Hot
popcorn?
dogs, bank.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
What would
yeah.
you walk home with as far as cash afterwards?
Oh, and I was doing hot dogs. I was probably doing $150, $200 a game, probably.
Dang. At how old?
Yeah, I was in high school. So
That's good money, man.
freshman.
I used to sell the pop to the people who sold the pop. So they
Nice.
would I would be the
Oh, you were the guy in the room.
I was the guy with the cooler.
Yeah.
That's when I was younger and I didn't go to games. That's how I would go to games.
The
I'd be like, yeah, I'll
funniest-
just work him.
My funniest game that I was at the time, it was not funny, was I think it was the 86 Nebraska Kansas State game when it snowed out, and I was selling popcorn, and I did not sell enough popcorn that because it was just so freezing cold and you're
Yeah.
selling popcorn.
Yeah.
So I had to pay back. I had to pay them, so I ended up losing money that
You
game.
went in a hole on that.
So I think
Yeah.
I lost like $7, and I was like, "You got to be kidding me! I'm paying back for." I had to buy the popcorn, so I lost $7. But my mom took me to, I believe, Family Drug after the game and bought me some football stickers. So I was happy.
What an easy way to cheer you up. That's crazy. We still do the same thing with Raff when he's in a bad mood now.
Buy me some football cards, and I'm good.
There you go, big fella.
Here's a pack of cards for you.
We got you, John Elway, sniff and sniff. Scratch and sniff. We got you, John Elway, scratch and sniff. You just scratch John Elway's head, and you smell his hair.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what,
Our
though.
big furry friend.
Cards have changed since I was a kid, though. You used to pay like a quarter, 50 cents
Tops?
or whatever.
The Tops cards?
50
Yeah.
cents for a pack. When my nephew was in town, we went to baseball card place. Oh my goodness.
Expensive.
$25.
Yeah.
Box, or you can buy like
That's
a
That's
box
why
of
you can't get
cards.
into a hobby. You can't get into a hobby unless you got serious money to start investing into it.
Yeah, it's no joke.
That's wild.
Yeah. No, so Disc Golf Jake says, why am I not surprised that Naj was the pop middleman? it was a blast because
He was like Frank Lucas, American Gangster.
They would come back and we'd be like, all right, what do you want? All right, a case of water, a case of Mountain Dew, or half Mountain Dew, half lemonade. Oh, yeah. And it was you load it up, you get the money from them, they pay you, they come back with the empty crate, And, oh yeah.
The funniest.
Nick was hustling.
I
Every
remember
day of
too.
hustling.
Yeah.
Every day of hustling.
What was that? I think it was
Right on the South Stadium, right under South
So
Stadium.
we
That's where
were,
at.
we picked up the hot dogs. It was in North, I think it was North State, or no, it was South. Gosh, I can't remember. It was North Stadium. In North Stadium. But the funniest thing about it was, or no, I take that back. I think it was actually West, whatever.
You were in the stadium.
Neither here nor there. But I always remember during the season, you usually sold up to about halftime, early third quarter. But you knew that Oklahoma game was rolling around. So the Oklahoma game would come about the end of the first quarter. You'd be like, oh, man, I think I'm just going to call it a day right now. You need to sell out. No, I think I'm good for the day.
Well,
I'm good.
That's what's crazy. And then also when the cold games happened, it was like, you better hope that your stand has hot chocolate, because then everybody's going to, all the vendors are going, or sellers are going to come to you so that they can buy it from you. So I mean, because in those November games, you're making a lot more money if you got hot chocolate, because nobody really wants Doc 360 or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So I also worked the concession stand the first time that the 6th floor on the east side was open.
Oh yeah,
it was Nebraska versus Wyoming.
Inside.
Yeah, Nebraska versus Wyoming. Josh Allen was in town for Wyoming.
Yep.
It was 117 degrees
on the turf.
feel like temperature.
Yeah.
And we were up there in the on the new expansion working the concession stand for the first game. I said never again.
I was
take me back down to take me back down to South Stadium. I'm
Never
done.
again.
I was in
I was like 15.
I was in California for that game. I remember that one.
Yeah.
Nate Gary handed the ball back to Josh Allen.
Yeah.
Gosh, that was so good. That was so good.
Unknown Texter's got a good point here. He goes, he talks about the difference in with Frost and current administration we have here now with Rule. And the key point he has, a long text, but it's a great text, 9259. The difference between Frost first year and Rule so far is that we already have multiple examples of discipline being implemented. And like you said, passion and pride, those things any coach or players can win them, but discipline, as you mentioned, Unknown Texter, it is the key, one of the keys to greatness, because you look back in any champion, not even just Nebraska, you look at any champion, any successful program, they all got passion, they all got pride.
Yep.
But passion and pride without discipline was not going to get you far at all. You got to be disciplined. Hence, I think the epitome, I'm biased speaking from it, but Coach Osborne, if you keep your hands down, they can't throw a penalty. Christian Peter had all the passion and pride in the world. That's why he wanted to put his hands up. But unbridled passion, unbridled pride gets you in trouble. Discipline is the thing that keeps things in check. It's the guardrail, if you would. And hence why we won that game. Christian kept his arms down. A few plays later, Dwayne Harris sacks Costas, and the game's over for the most part. But yeah, Unknown Text, you're spot on with that one, my man. What's that?
Ray commented that I wrote on his Facebook timeline today.
Oh, did you?
Well, I always got an eye out for birthdays, and we need to wish Ray a very happy birthday.
Ray, happy birthday to you, man. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Ray.
birthday to you. Happy birthday, Ray. Have a great day for your birthday.
I hope it's amazing.
Yes. Dave Renew, I think, just rolled by, which course is that? Is it CCL? Yeah, I just rolled by CCL.
It's because he goes, why aren't we here right now? Well, David, you never invite us.
And it's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, no, more importantly, it's 175
This week,
degrees.
in fact, me and Raff just made an executive decision. We were going to play tomorrow afternoon. No. In fact, we were talking about last night, like, that's not going to happen, man. Jack, we love you, but not
Too hot.
Not playing in 150.
How about we do like
Spend your day at the Seward Pool, Jack.
a state?
Oh,
no.
Shots fired. Yeah, it's way too hot to play golf tomorrow. And I'm going to be here the rest of this week and not going to be able to. Well, I could play, but I'm just not playing when it's that hot.
I want to do a return. So by the time I get back from the state fair, it'll be like 85 degrees, and then a return golf day.
I might play with my sons this weekend because it's not supposed to be as hot, but we'll see.
80s.
Folks, we'll be right back. We have some RGT. We still want to talk Nebraska kickers when we come back, and because we have a good problem. We have options. I got options.
I love the option.
I got options.
I love the fullback.
Love it all. Hoping you love this time with us as we'll be back. 9 people 7 a ticket.
Sandhills Global is hideoutsales.jobs for more information. Sandhills is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Sandhills has a professional culture and is fast-paced with a focus on growth, innovation, and leading-edge technologies. Career and internship opportunities are available at headquarters in Lincoln, Nebraska. Apply today at sandhills.jobs.
Are you ready to upgrade your combine? Don't wait. Act now to choose from the widest selection of used combines at Acres Equipment. Acres, Nebraska's leading John Deere combine dealer, is offering 2.9% interest for 60 months on over 100 pre-owned combines. Each combine includes an uptime program to keep you running flawlessly throughout harvest season. Go to acres.com to view a huge inventory of low-hour, late-model equipment. Find what you like, and we'll deliver it to your farm for free. Acres, solutions for every field.
There's a buzz in the air at Kansas. Maybe it's the roar of fans here at the track, the anticipation of playoffs as drivers fight to move on to the next round and keep their championship hopes alive. Maybe it's the pulse of the heartland, the thrill of speed, or the sounds of grills sizzling in the campgrounds. Whatever it is, it will be one memorable weekend. NASCAR Playoffs Weekend at Kansas Speedway, September 8th through the 10th. Get your tickets today at kansasspeedway.com.
Sean Callahan here for Koppel Chevrolet GMC, and Bob just wanted to say thank you for a record-setting July here at Koppel. The summer sales event continues in August, and the incentives are crazy good. Check this out. We got 0.9% financing along with a $2,500 trade-in rebate on select new models. You heard right. 0.9% financing has been extended along with a trade-in rebate. Also, our GM-certified used inventory is filling up fast, so make that money-saving drive to Koppel. It's just south of the interstate, or shop online at koppelcars.com. You'll with roof credit.
Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits is now open in Lincoln. Shop our expansive collection of wine, beer, spirits, and cigars at 5040 North 27th Street. From top-shelf liquor to crowd favorite beer, Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits has a beverage for every taste and every budget. Plus, join our loyalty program to earn rewards and save on future purchases. Shop Wall-to-Wall Wine and Spirits at 5040 North 27th Street in Lincoln. That's 5040 North 27th Street.
Too many people believe that chronic pain, allergies, or illness are permanent and something you're stuck with. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness has been proving that narrative wrong for 29 years and changing lives for the better in the process. Their team is trained in the newest, most advanced pain-relieving techniques and ways to deal with toxins, allergies, pollution, and emotion that make you ill. Call today for a free consultation at 531-254-5695 or go to novotnynutritionandwellness.com. Novotny Nutrition and Wellness, located at 7th and Superior.
The days of internet contracts and heavy fine print are over. It's time to experience hassle-free service. Contracts or hidden fees. That's the Allo promise. Allo Communications provides fiber internet, TV, and phone services with fair and no-nonsense pricing. All backed by a 30-day money-back guarantee, 24/7 local support 365 days a year, and a monthly bill you can count on. Don't settle for gimmicks. Settle for hassle-free with Allo. Visit us at allofiber.com/hassle-free.
The Southern Pecan Cake from Beatrice Bakery. They don't just let you call anything Southern, especially when it's baked right here in Nebraska. There are standards you have to meet, like a rich, decadent, moist cake? Check. Bursting with too many large pecans to count? Check. Big enough to share with the whole group? Check. But delicious enough that you won't want to share? A big check on that one. The Southern Pecan Cake, the newest cake to the Beatrice Bakery lineup. Try it for yourself at Beatrice Bakery. Online at beatricebakery.com. Welcome to our world of yum.
Action Plumbing, Air, and Electric is the call I make when I have a need for plumbing services. Whether it's for my home or office, if I need a repair to a water heater, or even my garbage disposal, I know I can count on Action to help. In one simple call, their amazing customer service team promptly schedules a service call, often getting to my needs within a day. Action delivers honest quality services we can count on. To learn more, visit actionlincoln.com.
Integrated Life Choices has been inspiring opportunities for individuals with disabilities for more than 15 years in Lake Cross, Nebraska, by offering a number of services. From group homes to independent living resources and job training, you'll find the support that allows people to fulfill their lives. They're also hiring. If you're looking for a rewarding career supporting people with developmental disabilities, you can check out open positions along with learning more about services at ilc.net. Integrated Life Choices.
Attention all wings fans. 89-cent wings are back on Tuesdays at Buffalo Wings and Rings in Lincoln. Enjoy the best wings in town for boneless or traditional at a price that makes the whole family happy. And now at the Williamsburg Village Wings and Rings, you can enjoy $1.50 tall boys in Bud Light, Coors Light, Busch Light, and Michelob Ultra every day after 7 p.m. and all day on Sundays. Get to Wings and Rings today and make sure to stop by on Tuesdays for 89-cent wings.
This is The Drive with A.D. Raff on 93.7 The Ticket and theticketfm.com.
All right, everybody, we're back again. This is The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. It is Tuesday, 9 days away from Nebraska football, and this show is proudly sponsored by Sandhills Global. Sandhills Global is looking to fill hundreds of new openings in sales, traveling support, software development, web design, and more. Internship opportunities are available at the global headquarters in Lincoln. Apply today at sandhills.jobs. Got it.
Before we hop into RGT, Nick, you want to answer that question from unknown texter 0795?
Oh, yes. 1 second.
And you may not have heard it, but Nick addressed it earlier, too.
Oh, yeah. So it says, what's the deal with the FM signal? Unfortunately, humidity and heat, man, it gets in the way of a lot of connection stuff with towers and all that stuff. So with that being said, out of our control. If it was in our control, trust us, it'd be fixed as soon as possible, or we'd be fixing it. But there's really nothing we can do on our end. So make sure you just download the app, 93.7 The Ticket mobile app on the website, theticketfm.com, on the stream, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, and Allo Channel 951. We apologize, obviously, because we know that FM is a pretty popular way to listen, but man, with the heat and the humidity out there the way it is, and consistently, whether it's 5 a.m. or whether it's 9 p.m., it's still pretty extreme. So that's why it's kind of just getting to us, and
it's
that's
bad.
why the FM
I pulled my drapes back, and there was literally just liquid, just water, just all over the humidity, all over the windows.
I was in the pool. I was in a pool on Saturday or Sunday. No, I was not. It's not Seward.
Big swim in a Seward pool.
But I was in a pool, and guys, like the water was obviously feeling good. You would get out of the water, and instantly your shoulders, like I would have my chest down in the water, but my shoulders would be out, and my shoulders, you would feel it. It's the weirdest thing ever. It's intense. So shout out to all the outside workers working hard and
Gatorade,
stuff.
pickle juice.
Yeah, bananas. Monkey never crump.
Electrolytes.
Yeah, you got to.
Monkey never crump. Banana. Anyway, Raff, you ready for a little RGT action here?
Bring it.
All right, here we go.
It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take. It's time for Raff's Good Take right now. Never gets old.
There you go.
All right, everybody. Today's Raff's Good Take goes out to Duncan Aviation. So I'm giving it to Duncan Aviation today. They had a car show. I guess it's been a few weeks back or whatever. Maybe it was last weekend. Not 100% sure on that. Should have did more homework. But hey, the reason why I'm doing this for Duncan Aviation is they rounded up a bunch of money, and they're big into the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Mm-hmm. And there was a little 3-year-old boy named James. He had liver cancer, and his Make-A-Wish was to go to Disney World, actually Universal Studios, because that's where they made Cars. And he's a big fan of Cars. When they were in the hospital, they watched a bunch of Cars, the movie. So he wanted to go there and run up a bunch of money, and they're going to send him there for his Make-A-Wish. So pretty cool by Duncan Aviation to raise that money, and I hope he has a great time. And you never know, maybe later the cable guy will be out there and he'll be able to do a little Mater for him. So
yeah, he loves Mater's voice, loves the actor, the character Mater in Cars. That was a beautiful story. I seen it on the news, man. Great story with that kid's family, man. So big shout out to Duncan.
I also, one thing we have not mentioned, guys, thoughts go out to the family of the 1-year-old in Omaha.
Oh gosh,
that was left in a car yesterday.
Daycare van.
Yeah, and so just outside of a daycare, and so 1-year-old passed away, unfortunately, at the hospital. But super sad, just a gut wrenching thing. Because I mean, as important as that is, obviously, in 80-degree weather, I mean, imagine how bad and miserable it could be in this weather. So just thoughts. They have made an arrest, but just thoughts and prayers, man, to the entire family, because
Absolutely.
so
Devastating.
demoralizing.
Devastating.
So.
Unimaginable. When I watched that on the news yesterday. Praying for that family, everybody involved, and to the paramedics that had to try to fight and save, because that's a lot of post PTSD I can imagine too from the situation like that, being so young. So thoughts and prayers to them as well. 80 Attitude Adjustment is sponsored by Integrated Life Choices. ILC is hiring for direct support professionals all over the state of Nebraska, full-time, part-time, days, evenings, and weekends. Help ensure a meaningful life for the people you support and help them to achieve their hopes and dreams. Apply to ilc.net/careers. Folks, one thing I was thinking about, even just as I was flying, is just looking around you. I love being on the show with my guys, my brothers, the entire 97 Ticket family. Take a look at things around you. I mean, a real assessment of things around you. And I think about when I'm done with this show, I've always start my day off with a high. It's a positive note. I feel good. Hopefully we have some time to make you laugh, make you think, talking sports, of course, but also talking life. And take an assessment, take an audit, and eliminate all the people and things around you that cause you to be negative. If it ain't bringing you joy, it's time to quit. Now, I'm not talking about the things we have to get done. There's things we have to do, but I'm talking about things that are in your control. Eliminate anything or anyone that doesn't bring some positivity to your life. If that person or thing just brings you down, it's time to do an audit and eliminate it. All right, eliminate it. All the negativity. In this world today, there's so much of it. Yesterday in the airplane, real short, I'm flying back to Lincoln, and I was waiting to go in the bathroom. We're probably about 30 minutes from landing, give or take. And this lady's in there, so I'm waiting. Then it must be her friend that came up and just see me stand there, went right in, looked at me, and just went right in. I'm thinking, now this has been after a long day of flying. You know what I felt like doing was snapping and say, oh, you know what? No. But I'm like, you know what, AD? Is it worth it? Yeah. Now, don't try to think that AD wasn't. I was furious. I'm like, but then she came out and started speaking another language. I'm thinking maybe they don't know it's decorum. Maybe they just thought I was just back there standing up, stretching my feet. There could be a number of things that were going on. I almost allowed myself to snap and stuff like, no, bring your little tail up out of there. I'm going. I've been holding this since I was in Nashville. Get up out of here. But I'm like, AD, it ain't worth it, dog. Just tighten your legs a little tighter. Handle business. That's what I did at 30,000 feet last night with a broken suitcase. We always get a chance to choose. We're glad you chose us. Hope you choose us every day, along with the other great shows that are here on the Ticket, folks. Raff, take us on home, my man.
All right, everybody. This has been The Drive on 93.7 The Ticket. We will talk to you tomorrow.
Summer is winding down, but there's no reason to put your golf clubs away. Double Eagle Golf makes golf leagues and events possible year-round. Sign up today for 9-hole leagues this fall, any day from Monday to Friday, starting on September 25th. Check out their deals on monthly memberships and schedule your Husker watch parties for